Ji, Assalamu alaikum. This is Dr. Neil Salman, Chair Economic Security. And today we have Dr. Ahmed Junaid with us, Rector, Karachi School of Business Leadership. Dr. Sahab, how are you?
Wonderful. How are you?
I'm perfectly well. And what we see today, कि जी अखबारात में या बड़े-बड़े लोग ये कहते हैं, there's a disconnect between academia and the corporate sector. Maybe what businesses want, graduates वैसे नहीं हम बना रहे. What is your take on it?
So I think the issue is twofold. One is obviously the academia is there to provide training to the students so that once they go through the whole education process, they are fully capable and have the abilities to contribute to the society and to the businesses in a meaningful way. So historically speaking in Pakistan, there was a huge gap between what were the requirements of the industry and what was being taught by the business schools or any educational institution in Pakistan. So recently steps have been taken from the regulatory bodies as well, and some top schools or universities in Pakistan have updated their curriculum, and when they are developing the curriculum, they go to the industry and try to figure out what are the needs of the industry. So this is one part of the whole human resource development process. But I think there's a lot of work that needs to be done over there as well, because again, the time when we used to teach books to the students in order to make them capable is gone. Right now the industry is shifting so quickly, and the world is moving so quickly, and technology is shaping up things in such a dynamic way that business schools need to revamp their curriculums and what they teach on probably a half-yearly basis or even more than that. Now the second part to this is research, obviously. I think on that front in Pakistan, unfortunately, there's a huge gap in what is required by the industry and what is being produced at different universities in Pakistan. So yeah, a lot of work needs to be done over there.
Given your experience, France ka, and how do you see, kya wahan pe bhi, do we see the same kind of problem, or the business schools are perfectly aligned with the industry?
So again, there are categorizations of universities and business schools over there as well, but if I pick up the top business schools, now see, you must be aware of the case-based teaching that has been going on since the last decade or so. So now let me take an example of Pakistan. Over here, only very few business schools have this pedagogy of case-based teaching. And even in those institutions, the cases that are being taught are from Harvard Business Review or INSEAD or all of those Western places. Now they have very little relevance in terms of the business. Obviously the concepts are there, but again, the dynamics in Pakistan are very, very different from those institutions. So not much work has been done over there. So if I take again the examples of Western schools, what they are teaching over there, so for example, if you are taking a course on strategy in INSEAD, so they might be teaching a course, the case of Eurocopter. So that's a European institution and very relevant to whatever is happening over there. So once the students graduates from there, so obviously they understand
what the industry issues are.
And we are lacking. So, but at KSBL we have tried to bridge this gap. We have established a case research center over there, and we are working very closely with the industry in order to localize the curriculum, and it gives an opportunity to the faculty to interact with the industry and learn about their problems, so that the research they produce going forward can actually address the problems of the businesses. And that's how you have some sort of consumption of the research that is being produced at educational institutions as well.
Excellent. So my last question, how do you see KSBL stand out with the rest of the business schools, let's say first in Karachi and then in Pakistan?
All right, yeah, so that's a very difficult question and you're putting me on spot here. But I would not really compare it to the other education institutions, because again, I have to be politically correct as well. But having said this, so see, this is a relatively younger business school that is there in Pakistan. So right now, in terms of size, we are nimble. We are quick to adapt to changes. And as I highlighted earlier, that the world is moving at a very fast pace. So when your size is small, it's very easier to adapt, and that's what we have been doing in the past. So if you look at our curriculum, that is very different from the curriculum that is being offered anywhere in Pakistan right now. So in terms of the specializations, in terms of the courses that we are offering, and that is again one of the reason behind it is
key
that we can quickly change. And then STEM-based business education, I think is still lacking in Pakistan. So
Right.
we have included that in our curriculum across all the business disciplines that we are teaching. Then a technology focus is there, and again we were founded by
An entrepreneur.
an entrepreneur, and we have got very good backing from the corporate sector. So the industry linkage part is very strong here at KSPL. And last but not least, our chairman and the board's vision is not to produce just business leaders, it is to produce leaders who are great in their capabilities that are needed to run businesses, but they are ethical and they are complete human beings who can actually change the society at a larger scale rather than just producing wealth in the economy, right? So we are very much focused on ethics, and we want to create business leaders who are very much capable to run businesses, but also they have got a good character and they are ethical human beings.
Excellent, Dr. Junaid, and wish you best of luck. And it was lovely talking to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.